getting probation right in the new framework is more important than ever. But again, as we've talked about with a lot of these processes, nothing has fundamentally changed. This should still be how we treat probations now. And it's not about being harsher or risk adverse when the changes come into play in 27. It's about treating a probation period as a supported assessment period for both parties. So the balance starts from really clear expectations from day one. Again, too many probations will fail because there's a lack of clear success criteria and people don't know what does good mean, what am I working towards? And for managers as well, that's really important that they have that definition, and that clarity is what can have lead to confident decision making later down the line when you need to come to a decision. The second is having regular and structured check-ins. And this is in probation, crucial, but throughout the entire employee journey. And it's a really simple thing that often gets overlooked. Having that dedicated time with an employee and a manager is really, really pivotal. Effective probation doesn't rely on issues bubbling up and then you'd have a decision at the end of that process. It's about having open feedback loops constantly, so there isn't a surprise when you get to month 4. Also in here we've got performance and potential, and again I really like this, and I think it's something that organizations do need to be thinking about for that long-term fit. So output matters, it absolutely does, but so does trajectory. So is this person learning? Are they showing the behaviors that we need in our business? Are they integrating with the team? And are they showing the behaviors that will matter over time? And really focusing on that from both sides is really important. And finally, Holly talked to this a fair bit, but there needs to be a clear decision pathway. And this is really down to the HR teams and for us as well, when we're thinking about when would we pass someone, when would we extend, and when would we fail? What are the criteria that would come to that conclusion? When do you involve HR? And how open have you been with the individual about the potential options that are there? That is absolutely crucial. So for HR teams, they need to be making sure there's an accessible framework in place, and managers need to understand that as well. So as a kind of a summary, that it's a real mindset shift, I'd say. Probation shouldn't feel like it's a threat that's hold over kind of new hires. It needs to be a shared commitment to getting it right for both parties.